What is going on, crypto fiends? Thank you as always for tuning into the channel. I'm Ryan Martolo, and today we have a lot of very juicy stuff to talk about. We are going to be talking about some Bitcoin price predictions. We're going to be talking about a giveaway. We're going to be talking about some technical analysis as to where I personally think Bitcoin is going to be going over the next couple of days, and I would love to know your thoughts down below. But also, we are going to be discussing a way to make some serious cash with running nodes. All of that in today's video. Now, first off, as you guys know, we give away hardware cryptocurrency wallets on this channel. We have 5 wallets here. The last winner has not redeemed their wallet yet, so hopefully they do that. If not, we have another wallet that we have to give away still. 5 wallets. And another thing I want to point out is about 75% of you aren't subscribed to the channel. What the hell is that noise? 75% of you watching this video right now have not bothered to hit that subscribe button, and that hurts. It really does, because a lot of effort goes into these videos. Not really, you know, I put very minimal effort, but nonetheless, I would greatly appreciate it if you would hit that subscribe button and maybe join me on this journey to losing thousands of dollars. So hit that subscribe button and leave a comment down below to enter into this hardware cryptocurrency wallet giveaway, which we will be announcing the winner in the next video. So make sure you're subscribed. Next up, I want to let you guys know my personal price predictions, as we did just have the third halving for Bitcoin. I hope you guys had a great halving day. I was personally at the beach enjoying the weather. I was watching the timer on my phone. It was a good experience, but nonetheless, I don't know about you guys. I feel like there's sort of this essence in the air. Now, I know nothing really physical changes with the halving. We don't see any real physical change as investors. Of course, you know, the reward size is cut in half, but as investors, we don't really notice anything right away. But of course, if you take a look at previous halvings and what happened through that 4-year period, obviously big returns are coming around the corner. So I want to know down below some price predictions from you guys. Bitcoin price predictions. Where do you think Bitcoin's going to be by the end of 2021, and where do you think Bitcoin's going to be by the end of 2024 in time for the 4th halving? Personally, for me, I think Bitcoin is going to be $100,000 by the end of 2021. So 18 months from now, that's not too far. And yes, this is $100,000 right here. Obviously, guys, this is fake money. You know, if I had this money, I'd be traveling the world right now, not sitting here in a stuffy office. But this is what one Bitcoin could be worth one day. I hope this gives you guys a perspective as to how far this thing can go. And of course, I'm sure once Bitcoin hits $100,000, you are not going to be selling it for this paper. You're going to hold on to it, because our next prediction, my personal prediction for 2024, I think Bitcoin is going to be nearing $300,000. So no more me rambling on. Let's go ahead and dive into some technical analysis. As you guys can see, we are looking at the 1-day chart for Bitcoin, and we're going to be looking at a couple things. We had that very ugly wick a couple days ago right here on May 10th, where we dropped all the way to a bottom of around $8,100. That was pretty scary. It was in like a 15-minute time frame. So that definitely gives you guys a good perspective as to how volatile this market really is, and buying at the wrong time can be very drastic. So yes, I know a lot of people thought, you know, Bitcoin's just going to go straight for 20K during the halving, right before the halving, right after the halving. As exciting as that sounds, you got to be realistic when your money's on the line. You know, we had a high of this halving of right before the halving of around $10,000, and of course we had a nice juicy correction down to $8,100, and we're currently sitting at around $8,645. We are moving sideways right now, guys. We are moving sideways. If we take a look at the let's take a look at the 4-hour. It gives you a better perspective. We are moving completely sideways right now. And another thing to factor in is we have been rebounding off of the $8,100 to $8,200 level almost 3 times now, about 3 times now. And it's just a matter of time. If we keep rebounding off of this level, we are going to fall through it, unfortunately. And in my opinion, that won't be too pretty for Bitcoin, as the halving is over, and the majority of those retail investors that got in, you know, for the excitement of the halving might pull the rug on all of us. But, you know, it could be whales too. You never know in this space. So let's go ahead back to the 1 day and let's talk about where we could be going. Now, as you guys can see right now, we are trending right above the 200-day moving average. So that is a very solid level of support around $8,000. That is phenomenal news. You know, this can really help us stay above this $8,000 range and start our new trend upward towards $10,000, $12,000 within the next couple of days. If we do break through that, you know, our next level of support is around $7,700. That is the personal level that I am watching right now, and that is the personal level that I plan to start dollar cost averaging into the market if we hit $7,700. But most likely, if we do break $7,700 as support, it's kind of an elevator all the way to 6,700. It really is. And if we break that, oh God, help us all. But I really don't think we're going to get to those levels. I could easily see us hitting $7,700 before starting a new trend upward, and I think that would be very, very healthy for the for Bitcoin and the overall space. You know, some altcoins will correct drastically, but like I said, it would be good for all charts across the board. Another thing to factor in is that we did just recently have a death cross with the 50-day and the 200-day. That's never pretty to see, so we are working with that as well. That's really suppressing the price when you look at the 1 hour. As you can see, the 50-day is really pushing down on Bitcoin's price right now. We're pretty much trending right below the 50-day for the past 24 hours or so. And if we do break through that, we do have to get over the 200-day as well. So that will be interesting to see nonetheless. The last thing I want to look at with you guys, the MCAST V3. This is a very simple indicator. I just recently started using the MCAST V3. Unfortunately, you do have to pay for this. It's a subscription, but I find it to be pretty fascinating. This would definitely be very beneficial if you're a day trader, a swing trader, you know, 1 minute trader, if that's a thing. But if we go to the 1 day, as you guys can see, we got our buy signal on April 29th, and we haven't gotten a sell signal yet. So that's a good sign. But I wouldn't be surprised if we see another candle down. This swaps to a sell, and I gotta say, guys, this thing is pretty accurate. Yes, it's off occasionally, but it only gives you a couple buy and sell signals once it really sees a strong momentum in a specific direction. So as you guys can see, we had a buy signal here. It didn't tell you when to sell the top. It's not super accurate. It's not a guru or anything like that. But I wouldn't be surprised if we do get a sell signal right around here. That's when, you know, you could save yourself a few satoshis on this little bit of a downtrend. So that's what I'm keeping an eye out for. Also, if we take a look at the 4 hour, you can see it gives us a few more sell signals. It really depends on what time frame you're looking at. So if you do use this indicator, maybe take a look at a few time frames to really get a good understanding if you should buy or sell at a specific time. Really looking at the lower time frames, not necessarily the daily. As you can see, we did have a sell signal on May 9th, right before we had our big dump. So, you know, this thing can be accurate when it wants to be. And of course, we had a buy signal right down here before we had our uptrend to $10,000. So this is something that I will be continuing to use for a while. You know, if I want to make a position, I'm going to check this out to see if it is, you know, a good opportunity to buy or sell. And maybe I will do some type of series where we trade like 1 Bitcoin and we just use this to trade and we try to make a profit by just using this indicator. Like I said, this indicator is a subscription. It's called the MCAST. So if you guys are interested, since I am a awesome influencer, they went ahead and gave you guys a discount, 10% off with code CryptoFiend with no space. So I will leave a link down below if you want to check it out. Nonetheless, that is all we have for the technical analysis today. Next up, we have a sponsored segment in today's video where we're going to be talking about another way to make passive income with the Minter blockchain system. Viper is a validator in the Minter blockchain system. Viper provides transaction confirmations and generates blocks for the BIP crypto coin. Now, if you don't possess a deep understanding of investing but still want a steady source of passive income, you may be interested in their offer. BIP, or blockchain investment payment, is a new cryptocurrency with high liquidity that can be freely exchanged not only for BTC or Ethereum, but also for fiat money, including the USD or the Euro. So how does Viper work? After the masternode owner commission reduction, the remainder is split proportionally among the delegators. There are no complex formulas, additional coefficients, or anything else involved, and the access to all necessary digital documentation makes fraud by other project participants impossible. Viper's primary advantages include security, where combining the potential of cloud providers with the power of modern hardware, they provide the maximal level of DDoS protection. The basis of their infrastructure node security is a multi-level firewall system. Isolated network without access to the internet guarantees the reliability of many Minter blockchain validators, including their company. They even offer the best terms of collaboration, offering 100% insurance against the loss of blocks, cash back up to 80%, and even recommendation bonuses up to 20%. So there you have it. If you guys would like to learn more about Viper, I will leave a link down below. Go ahead, check them out, do your own due diligence and do further research. Thank you as always for tuning into the video. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button because I know 80% of you watching this have not hit this button. But nonetheless, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will catch you in the next.